Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's Texas going up against the Colorado Rockies. Ryan Feltner. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact.
Out to short. Sends it across to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield and even
run around the move. Off, and they'll do it again. Runner goes again. Here's the 0-2. Runner on the move again. This to center field. Touches down. That's a hit. Crow Armstrong headed for the plate. He scores and they have the lead. To second, but he beats the throw. Save. One out. Runner at second. This is Corbin Carroll. Line drive, base hit. De La Cruz rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw cut off to second. The tag, and they cut him down, going for two. But they do get a run. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Could be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now on the ground to third. And that'll do it. Back here in Denver and towing the slab, Jacob Misiorowski. What do we need to know here about the right-hander? Jake McCarthy digging in for the Rockies. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike two. Misiorowski, 23 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2022. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Waves at the defender for the strikeout. And first offering is fouled off. Misiorowski, he has a reputation, I don't know, maybe a knack for working himself out of tough situations that he finds himself in. You know, you like that in a relief pitcher, but when you have it for a starting pitcher, a guy that can get out of a tight spot, that is pretty valuable. Two down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. Nice grab onto the pitcher, and very nicely done for the out. Back here at Coors Field, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Number 20 getting ready to hit. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to
get out quickly, though.
And the leadoff man aboard. That one fouled off. Into left center for a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, Not in time, and we've got runners at first and third to open the inning. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Hunter Goodman now at the plate. Swings through that one. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. Fouled off down the right side. Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. Pitch gets away. Ball comes home and he's dead at the plate. Schwarber into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Fastball is outside. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Swung on, belted. That one carrying. And that one becomes property of the beast. A 3-run homer, and they boost their lead. It's 5-zip. Now the number 2 hitter, Pete Crow Armstrong. That one the other way, and a base hit. And that's a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Nice job at driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field. And
Rudder takes off. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Castro for 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the second. Here's the Rockies cleanup hitter, Mickey Monier.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Oh, 1 down. And a big swing and a miss. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Tovar in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Goes down.
This group of hitters doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
That's ball 2.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. There goes the runner. Now there's a bullet down the line, and it stays fair. Carroll around third. He'll score easily. It's 6-0. In safely with a double, his second of the day.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle.
New pitcher now, Valente Beozo.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it. But he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
He steps on the bag. One pitch and one out. Now it's the DH. 1 for 1 with a single so far. To the right side, Castro gets it to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in.
Left fielder Kyle Schwarber.
Ball that's outside.
That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. Out towards right center field. Doyle giving chase. Makes a nice running catch. And that is that. Back here in Denver, set for the bottom of the third.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch,
outside.
make that guy on the mound work to get you out. This is one of those times when you want to be aggressive. Go ahead and pitch to contact. Let the defense work behind you. You've got a nice, comfortable lead. Don't try to be too fine.
Not even close there. 2 balls, no strikes.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Next to hit, Kyle Carroll. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
All over the first pitch fastball right there, but just a little bit out front. Got to let it travel just a bit more.
Curveball over for a called strike.
Ball 1.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1. Late swing, foul to the left. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Picks up strikeout number 7. McCarthy in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Snap throw. Uh-oh, wrong base as it goes to third. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. In the air to left center, De La Cruz gets under it, and that is that. As we go to the top of the 4th, digging in, Hunter Goodman. There's a strike.
Not what he's looking for there in the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in the zone.
And he can't make the play. Still finds a way to get off a throw. Grounds one to short. To first. Got him. 2 down, bases empty. Pete Crow Armstrong will hit next. Hard ground ball, base knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going. First offering, runner goes. That one is absolutely belted. McCarthy on the move. And an automatic double over as it hops the fence. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here at Coors Field, bottom of the inning, Brenton Doyle digging in for the Rockies. And it's fouled away. Doyle goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2019. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Strikeout number 8.
Be a little more patient and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
That one in triple digits. Next pitch is
that ball went out.
outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
Ground ball right side. Harper steps on the bag. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Moniak, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Can't connect on the new inning getting started, and now it's Harper to the plate. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
Well, these guys digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Battling here as he fouls it away.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
And that one is lifted in the air. 1 away.
Now batting for Texas, third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. This one smoked on its way out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 8-0.
Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
That's his 2nd hit of the day. Around first and hustling for second. The relay in there safely. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 1 for 2. Smoke to right center, and this one's gonna go out of here. Kyle Schwarber with a rocket. It's their 2nd home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 10-0.
He got on plane with that.
Number 0,
Already 3 runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 5th. On the ground, right side, Castro. Over to first, and he's out. Here's Mookie Betts now. He's already homered in this game. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Fought off foul. 2 down, nobody on. Betts hanging in there. He's a tough at bat. And Mookie takes. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that's a fair ball. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay throw. In there. Hey. He's safe. Line drive, and this might be trouble. In comes the run from third to add on. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Waste no time there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early.
Runner breaks for third, and a weak ground ball to the left side. Save!
No, he's safe.
Fantastic effort, but that extends the inning. Runner at first with 2 away. Corbin Carroll digs in now. Ellie on his way to second. Pitch misses. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Runner goes again. Laser to the gap, should score the run. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. Safe, and that's his third hit.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
Hit hard on the ground is short. To first, Harper retired. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Number 7 getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss.
That's a ball.
Some heat there at 98 miles an hour. The Rockies with a lot of ground to make up. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Troy Johnston now at the plate.
Yeah, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the second. Back here at Coors Field. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Sliced hard but foul. There's a line drive to left field. 1 down. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball 2.
Hit hard but foul off to the left. Now all even up. Breaking ball misses down and away. That one lifted to left. McCarthy on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Now the 0-1. Smash to center, way back, and you can forget it. Home run. Another home
One here. Absolutely locked in and continues to cash in with these swings.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Line to second, snagged on the bounce, and they get the out. ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Kyle Karros.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Out towards right center field. And there's 1 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath.
On the ground. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Jake McCarthy, the next to hit.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate.
Out to short. Slides for the stop. Over to first.
No,
but
he's
it's
in
not
there.
in time. Base hit. It was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Snap throw down to second. The 0-1. And that drops in for a strike. Ground ball right side. Gets him easily, ends the inning. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting for Texas, center fielder, Pete Armstrong.
Mookie on the move. Hard hit, left field, base hit. Around second, on his way to third. Now the tag at third, and they got it. There's the shortstop at the plate, Elly De La Cruz. Runner takes off, swing and a miss. Throws, save. That's a stolen base. Pickoff move to second. Crow Armstrong back on a dive. Man at second. Runner on the go again. Base hit into the outfield. Throws to second. He pulls into second as a run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball.
Runner takes off for third. That's ripped into the outfield. Should be extra bases. The run comes in to score from second, and the lead continues to grow. And in its second with an RBI double. So, man aboard. Here's Harper now. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Out towards right center field. Moniak makes his way towards it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out. Runner takes off. Pitch is high. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. That's a base hit. Run scores.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner on the go. Oh, this one high and deep. Way back there. And that one becomes property of the beast. A 2-run blast. Now the left fielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Nope. Outside.